Hello and welcome! In this video I'm going to share with you 10 amazing places you can visit in the northwest of England. This is by no means an extensive list of places, as if you live here in England or just visiting, you will know the list of things to do is endless. This is just a suggestion of some areas you may or may not have heard of to give you some inspiration. I'm going to start with the town of Hebden Bridge. It's located in the Calder Valley with the Rochdale Canal running through it. With access to major wool markets, steep hills with fast-flowing streams for water-powered weaving mills, Hebden Bridge developed in the 19th to 20th centuries into a thriving town. This gave it the name of Trouser Town. Later in the 1970s it saw an influx of artists, musicians and writers who made it their home, and today it attracts many tourists with its many independent shops, cafes and restaurants. Next is the Trough of Bowland. The Trough of Bowland is a valley and a high pass situated within the Forest of Bowland, area of outstanding natural beauty. It's a stunning area with long winding roads surrounding by breathtaking countryside mile after mile. The area is filled with beautiful old trees, rocky streams and full of wildlife, great walks and views. Also close by, according to Ordnance Survey, is the centre of Great Britain, which is located 7 kilometres northwest of Dunsop Bridge. Ingleton is a picturesque village on the edge of the Yorkshire Dales, at the foot of Ingleborough Mountain. It has a rich and diverse history from mining, railways and textiles, and has connections with authors such as Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It's popular with walkers and is a great base for many activities, including the stunning Ingleton waterfalls and White Scar Caves, and is a great starting point for many of the Dales walks. Little Moreton Hall is located in the county of Cheshire. It was originally owned by the Moreton family and building started in 1504. It's now owned by the National Trust and is Cheshire's most iconic black and white house. It's surrounded by a scenic moat and has a beautiful knot garden. With its crooked walls and sloping floors, this Tudor manor is the wonkiest house I have ever seen, but it has stood the test of time and defied logic for over 500 years. The long gallery was a later addition and the extra weight may have contributed to the settling of the property. With volunteers dressed in Elizabethan clothes, a visit here transports you to another time. Manchester is a major city in the northwest of England. Manchester has a rich industrial heritage and was at the forefront of the Industrial Revolution. This is a really great place to visit at the moment, with over 31 museums, endless food and drink options, and a fantastic music scene. There are plenty of reasons to visit Manchester, and with a great tram network, free buses, and hire bikes, the city is easily navigated. Manchester has been named in the New York Times 52 Places to Go list for 2024 and is the only UK city to be mentioned in National Geographic Best of the World list. Next is Ambleside. It's a pretty town in the Lake District National Park surrounded by majestic fells. It sits at the head of Lake Windermere, England's largest natural lake. The iconic bridge house over Stock Gill was built over 300 years ago, but most of the town you see today is built of traditional grey slate mined from nearby slate quarries in the Victorian era. Ambleside is very popular with both leisure visitors wanting to relax and outdoor enthusiasts coming for the many activities on offer, including water sports, climbing, walking and cycling. The city of Lancaster has a rich and diverse history, starting in the Roman era, but during the Georgian period is when it had its boom. And although it's 2 miles from the sea, along the River Lune, it became a thriving port. In the 19th century, the Williamsons and the Storys families constructed factories and mills, as well as public buildings such as the Ashton Memorial in Williamson's Park and the huge town hall in Dalton Square. With its beautiful canal, an amazing castle, many museums to visit, and 15 minutes from a great beach, there are so many reasons why Lancaster is on my list. My new favourite walk is Catbells on the western shore of Derwentwater, and around 3 miles from the beautiful town of Keswick. With its easy-to-follow open path where you get stunning views from all around, it's no wonder this is one of the most popular walks in the Lake District and loved by young and old. It catches the eye with its distinctive shape. At 398 metres, it's not a hard climb, and the views of Derwentwater and the surrounding fells on a clear day are stunning. The whole walk, from walking along the epic ridge, the beautiful descent through the bracken, and walking along the lakeshore are equally enjoyable, and it's easy to see why it's a favourite of so many. Keswick is a market town located in the Lake District National Park, surrounded by mountains like Skiddaw. The attractive town is pedestrianised and has many places to shop, eat and relax. A few minutes walk will take you to lovely parks and the magnificent Derwentwater, where you can take boat tours and even go to the theatre. Just before you enter the town, on a hilltop, is Castle Stone Circle, which dates back to the Neolithic era and is surrounded again by striking mountains. Astley Hall is a manor house located in the beautiful surroundings of Astley Park on the outskirts of Chorley. It's an intriguing place with over 400 years of history. It has a wonderful collection of historic items, including some of the most breathtaking mid-17th century plaster ceilings in the country, rare painted panelling and fine English oak furniture. We were there around Christmas time, so it had lovely Victorian decorations throughout. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'd love to hear from you if you've been to any of these places or have any other suggestions for future videos.